Santana is Eddie Matthews, Danny Jansen on the refractor, Justin Steele, Caleb Durbin, Mick Abel, Marcelo Meyer, Chandler Simpson, Berger, Mike Trout on the night terror to start us off with the Angels. Cal Riley. If I'm going too fast, going too slow, this break is for y'all. Let me know. We can adjust accordingly. Stephen Kwan, Jackson Jobe, 12 autos. Blue Jays, Dominguez, Gusto, Clay Holmes, Chase Mydrith, Drake Baldwin, NL Rookie of the Year, Adele Amador. There's Nick Kurtz. There we go, Athletics getting on the board. Caleb Freeman, Fernando Tatis, Wilyer Abreu, Christian Campbell, Osuna, Jacob Wilson on the All-Star game, Shane Smith. I do see green. Jacob Wilson, Night Terror. Not a bad box so far for the Athletics. Nick Enright on the refractor, Chase Petty, Swanson. We got first hit. It's going to be Yankees, Ahmed Rosario to 99. Alrighty. Seiya Suzuki, Chad Patrick, PCA, Paul Skeens, Mike Trout. Lesteros, his patch is still live. Nikhazy, I believe his is too. Aranda, McAble, McGreevy, Josh Naylor, Yoho, Kumar Rocker for the Brewers. Chad Patrick to 199. Yeah, table trash can. Caratini, Edgar Cuero. There we go. Colton Gordon to 499 is going to be our first auto there for the Astros. One of the last teams taken. Will Smith, PCA, and Andre. That's bad to the bone. All right, pack one, box number 2. Juan Soto, Night Terrors, Chase Lee, Willie Castro. I think I saw some color in here. Brooks Lee. Oh, there we are. Chandler Simpson to 199. There we go, Tampa Bay. Nikhazy. This box might already be better than the last one. Another Night Terror. That's Ken Griffey for the Reds. Blue Ball, Dolander, Jacob Wilson, Noah Cameron, Ryan Hesley for the Mets. We got True Blue, it looks like. For the Yankees, another Ahmed Rosario. This one to 115. Last one was to 99. Blaine Krim. There's John Rave for the Royals. His patch is still live. This is not a patch. This is a base auto. Ronald Acuna and Caleb Durbin. Isaac Paredes, Sajasi, Matthew Boyd, Caleb Freeman, Dustin May, Dominguez, there's Junior, Mike Y, Hageman, Tyler Tolbert, J.P. Sears, Hageman again, there's Judge. Hello, Judge. Dalton Rushing, Moises Ballesteros, Denzel Clark, Cam Smith, first sighting of him, Braxton Ashcroft, Augustin Ramirez. We are going to tee off of May tonight. We are going to tee off of May tonight. Don't know what that means. Oh, is May the pitcher? Dalton Rushing, Josh Naylor, Drake Baldwin, Alejandro Kirk, and Walker Buehler. Pulling his cards, and the White Sox were cheap. Edgar Cuero, Luke Keyshaw, his patch is still alive. Nick Kurtz. We got for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki to 199. Is that the best card we've seen yet? Roki to 199. Nasty Nestor. Kyle Stowers. There's Cam Smith, Night Terror. Chad Patrick, Mydrith, Will Smith, Kyle Tucker, boo that man. Shane Smith, Adele Amador, Clay Holmes, Ellie. Aranda, there's Gage Workman on the negative. Shohei Fortune 15. That one actually probably could make the tower right now, but we're not going to do that. Oh, Hurston Waldrop for the Braves to 299. That one just kind of snuck up on us. We're heading in the right direction here. Christian Campbell, Max Fried, James Wood, and Tyler Rogers, Ryan Johnson, Thomas Fetty, Swanson. Oh. Oh. Is this what I think it is? Oh my God. Do y'all see what I'm seeing? This is it. Let's see. For the Royals, John Rave debut patch. Holy smokes. John Rave debut patch. Holy crap. Let me see what this is going at. That's got to be like 100, 150 a minute right now. This is my first debut patch. Holy crap. Guys, do we think this is going to make the tower? Breathe. Dude, that's crazy. Look, 114. All right, so who's the next one down? Let's all calm down for a second. This one's got to be like maybe just right there. All right, let's pause and see who got KC. Whew. I cannot believe it. Does that mean that crazy things are going to happen this break? Is this going to be loaded? Jesus, where's Jesus at? Jesus, you're in here. Unbelievable. That was the last team taken. All right, let's continue. That's incredible. All right, here we go. Hoglund, not even close to halfway through. PCA, AJ Blueball, Wyatt Langford, Connor Thomas, Max Kepler, Garcia, Wilyer Abreu. You know, I saw whenever this product came out, there were cases with multiple debut patches. There's Tim Elko for anybody that was wondering. Bregman, there's Meyer. Edgar Cuero, Jace Young, Carlos Santana, Zebby Matthews, Schwarber, and Rollison. 4, I think. Ornelas, McGill, Christian Campbell, Jacob Wilson, upside down Brooks Lee, upside down Wagaman, Trent Grisham, Dalton Rushing, Ryan Fitzgerald. There's the Marlins, Wagaman. Wagaman to 299. Does that make the tower? I don't think so. Matt Shaw, Braxton Fulford, Isaac Paredes. There's Ellie, Jacob Wilson, McGill, Saya, Ahmed Rosario, Noah Cameron, Rafi Devers, Lugo. Diamondbacks, there's Tawa. Tawa, his patch is still live. Tawa to 199. Rich Hill, Zach Veen. For the Orioles, Cade Povich to 299 for the Orioles. That one makes the tower. Manny, Bregman, Dalen Lau. Max Meyer, Marcelo Meyer, Gusta Ramirez ×2, Dustin May. Is that who's pitching for the Cardinals tonight? He might make the tower. Blade Tidwell, Cabrian Hayes, Mike Y, Nathan Wiles. Schwellenbach, his debut patch is still live. There's Jacob Wilson, Night Terror. Blue Ball, J.P. Sears, Chris Sale, McDaniels, Ashcraft. Ooh, Paxton Schultz. His ERA is like 15. Roki, Cam Smith, Cade Stroud, Ben Rice. You say. Drake Baldwin, Nick Enright, Max Meyer, Taylor Rogers, Mick Abel, Josh Naylor, Brent Rooker, and Luis May. There we go. All right, guys, if y'all are ready, I'm ready. Appreciate you all being here, sticking it out, being patient. Let's do it. Can y'all hear me, see me? I'm just on my phone now. I'm not on OBS, so I want to make sure we're good. Cool. No, Jesus, you are the man. Here we go. Like I said, we already went through some of these, so this will be a little repetitive, but let's do it again. Marcelo Meyer, Isaac Paredes, Grant Wolfram, Cade Horton. Cade Horton's out for the whole year. I didn't realize that till earlier today. Matt Shaw, Carlos Duran, Nathan Wiles, Kershaw, Matt Shaw, Zach Veen. Again, Hayden Birdsong, Moises Ballesteros, Tommy Pham, Ashcraft, Tolbert, Nick Kurtz, Cam Smith, Drake Baldwin, Cam Smith again, Chapman, Mullins, Nick Enright, Ben Rice, Mackenzie Gore, and Lau. Should be still. I love that, Chris. Should be an auto coming. Justin Turner, Wolfram, there's Correa, Wagaman. Oh, Disney. What a freaking case. Topps Chrome Disney. Arizona Diamondbacks. What a case we have here. That is unfortunately not numbered. What a case. Diamondbacks. Let's see who has Diamondbacks. Snipes. Where's Snipes at? That's a, what was that, like a $35 team? Yeah, you know, rightfully so, but great take there, Snipes. All right, who's down? Are we going Are we going to Med Rosario to 99? Everybody agree with that? All right, moving on. What a case. Lindor, Jorge, Hageman, Victor Mayers, Yamamoto, 35th. J.P. Sears, Justin Turner. For the, Rhett Lauder to 199. Thought that was going to be our auto. I've been wrong before. Freddie Freeman. Oh, but it is the Reds. It's Austin Hayes to 199. For the Reds, I think, well, let's see. PCA. Number 6. Who are we looking for? We're looking for Red Sox. We're looking for Yankees. Who else are we looking for? There's Cubs, Liam Hendricks, Cade Gibson, O'Hearn, James Wood, Hai-Sung Kim having a nice start to this year. O'Neal Cruz, Robert Hassel, Colton Gordon, Pete the Meat, Tyler Callahan. There's a rookie debut refractor, I guess. Schwellenbach, Gage Workman. His debut patch is still live. Chase Lee, Ronnie Simon, Brad Lord, Shane Bieber, Mike Wise, Singer, Wolfram, Correa, Shane Smith. And I love that every single one of y'all are here. But I love Jesus breaks with me all the time. So I love it when it comes back around. Colton Gordon, Logan Henderson, Cole Henry. We got upside down. For the Dodgers, there we go. Dalton Rushing to 250. 113 on print. Dolander, Trent Grisham, Stephen Kwan. There's Bobby Witt. The rich keep getting richer. Was having a horrible 2 weeks. Yesterday, 101 quad relic, Baltimore from Museum, and now a debut patch. You are one in, let me think, I think 270. So you are one in 270 people that have a debut patch now in the world. Oh, no, that's blue for the Rockies. There's Dolander to 150. Oh, I did see purple back there. Dolander to 150. So you were so back. And auto for the Dodgers. River Ryan to 299 on the debut variation. Not bad at all. Caleb Freeman, Wilyer Bray, Roki, Van Way, Kumar Rocker, Cage Stroud, Ellie, Tyler Callahan, Jace Young. Might have been the first Tigers card we've got this whole break. Sorry, Tigers. Stowers, Aroldis Chapman, Shane Smith, Jose Ramirez, Correa, Brad Lord, David Morgan. Green for the Phillies, Harrison Bader to 99. Green Rayway. Shohei Night Terrors. That plays. Will Smith, Justin Turner. We got for the Tigers. Look at that. Jace Young. You speak it into existence, do you not? On the debut variation. Kyle Tucker, Jorge Soler. Green again. Cade Gibson, Connor Thomas, Cam Smith, Fortune 15. Hai-Sung Kim, Mick Abel, Matthew Lugo. There's Will Wilson on the negative. Rich Hill. For the Dodgers, Hyun-Sung Kim to 99. That 2 plays. Is that that's image variation too, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Image variation, Hyun-Sung Kim. What a case, what a case. Brooks Lee, Aranda. Del Castillo, Caden Dana, Cuero. Horton, here's a who, Ellie De La Cruz. Marcelo Meyer, Isaac Paredes, Adel Amador, Carlos Duran, Jake Mangum, Max Meyer, Freddie Freeman. Oh, it was the back of that card. Y'all see it? It tricked me. Harrison Bader, Nick Kurtz, Alan Roden, Tyler Rogers, Brooks Lee, Liam Hicks, Matt Swanson, Dalton Rushing, Gunnar Hoglund, Zach Veen, Soto, Robert Hassel, Tim Tawa, Scooble, Luis Angel, Max Kepler, Nick Kurtz, 35th anniversary, Mydrith, Luke Keyshaw, Adel Amador. For the Astros, there's Carlos Correa to 99. Locklear Dolander, the man, the myth, the legend, John Rave. Nick York for the Pirates there on the debut variation. Drake Baldwin, Roki, 35th, Austin Slater, Mick Abel, Wagaman, Logan Henderson, Luke Keyshaw. For the Phillies, Max Kepler to 199. Ron McMahon, Nick Kurtz, Marcelo. Whoever has the A's, you might as well send all these Nick Kurtz's rookie cards in here. Send them all off to PSA. Those things are like $100 a pop, PSA 10. Caden Dana, you say. Jacob Wilson, Cam Smith, Ronnie Simon. Might as well, right? Edgar Cuero, Will Wagner, Singer, Zebi, Ryan O'Hearn. Here we go. First box in the third of this break. The third. That doesn't sound right, does it? Astros, Isaac Paredes to 199. Tim Elko. Boom. John Rave. Vlad. Kyle Tucker. Trent Grisham. Jack Dreyer. Suarez, Augusta Ramirez, Rafi Devers, Blade Tidwell, McGreevy, Brian Hayes, Ben Williamson, Marcelo, Cam Smith, Dolander, Johan Duran, Ching, Cal Raleigh, Kyle Tucker, and Gary. Christian Campbell, Junior Caminero, Mick Abel, McGreevy, Christian Campbell again, David Morgan, Kumar Rocker, Dalton Rushing, Edgar Cuero, Max Kepler. Also haven't pulled our Tim Elko auto yet. You know it's in here. Zebby Matthews, Palmquist, Carlos Santana, Ryan Gusto, Ah-Sung Kim, Rhett Lauder, Justin Steele, Caleb Durbin, Ballesteros, Chandler Simpson, Cole Henry for the Nationals. If that's not who you wanted, you don't pay attention to baseball. Cole Henry to 150. Kyle Tucker, Cedane Rafaela. White Sox. No way. No. You can't make that up. No way. Victor Caratini, Zach Veen, Zebby Matthews, Will Wagner, Jackson Jobe, John Rave, Cedric Mullins. I am surprised that the debut patch I pulled was not Tim Elko. Nick Kurtz, Munoz, Alan Roden, Nasty Nestor, Liam Hicks, Matt Shaw, James Wood, Dolander, Hassel, Garcia, Swanson, Jacob deGrom, All-Star, Luis Angel, Yoho, Corbin Carroll. We got Padres, Nick Pivetta, Zach Veen, JP Sears. For the Brew Crew, Drew Avens. Logan Evans, Brian Wu, Rafi Devers, Night Terrace Kurtz, Hunter Goodman, Mookie Betts, Jake Berger, Ben Rice, Vavas, Christian Campbell, Carlos Santana, Josh Naylor. Oh, look at that one. Little image variation action for Roki with the Tokyo Series microphone. Does that play? Nick Kurtz, Ryan McMahon, Mick Abel, Isaac Collins for the Brewers. Not bad there for Roki. Through the sweat and the tears, we're almost at the end. But I'm not ready for it to end without another few bangers. Tawa. PCA Junior, All-Star variation there. Bobby Witt, Fortune 15. John Rave. There's White Sox, Smidrith. Not as cool as Tim Elko, but we'll take it. Reese Hines for the Reds to $4.99. Nick Kurtz, Clayton Kershaw, Andres Munoz. Paddock, Noah Cameron, Walker Buehler, Ramirez, Aroldis Chapman, Mydrith, Zach Veen, Victor Caratini, Nick Kurtz, 35th. Dalton Rushing, Will Wagner, Walker Buehler. A's could probably use a big hit too. Nick Kurtz, although with all these Nick Kurtz base cards, I'm telling you, if you lost on this break and you got the A's, send every single one of these to PSA. PSA 10 of these are paying $90 to $100. Christian Campbell. Of course, you won't get them until the end of baseball season, but hopefully there's no auto here in the first half. Vanway, Cole Henry, Tyler Callahan, McGill, Ryan Gusto, Vlad. Look at all these cards. PSA 10, 130. That's not too bad. But once he recovers and starts doing well again, that'll shoot up. Jack Dreyer, Munoz, Ramirez, Dolander, Thomas Harrington, Isaac Paredes, John Rave, Big V. John Rave. Let's see. There's only one way to find out. That's what I always say. We could guess all day long, but there's only one way to find out. Hi, Sun Kim. We have for the Cardinals, Sajasi. Cardinals have been slim pickings too. Soto, Chase Petty. Oh, there's a Shohei. Hello, Shohei. Shohei refractor there for the All-Star variation. Gunner, Wilyer Abreu, Brad Lord, Mason Miller. Correa. Let's just see if this is a... That is not our auto. Well, that's too bad. Oh, well, let's see who it is. Jorge Soler for the Angels to 25. How about that for a last-second hit? After that little tussle, his market may be up. Royals, John Rave. Who'd have thunk it? It's a John Rave kind of day. James Wood, Garrett Crochet, and Caratini.